guys, and welcome back to another video. For the ones that don't know, my name is Bella, and if you are new or haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe because it helps get this channel out there. Today we're going to be working on the G35, unfortunately, because the friggin' headlights went out, and let me tell you what happened. So if you guys are in Florida, you guys know it was like raining for a while not too long ago. So it was raining, and then I went over this really big puddle as I was driving, and it pretty much picked up a lot of water. And I guess like literally all of the bulbs, including the high beams, they went out. And I was like, what the hell? And then I think it was like later that night that unfortunately ended up finding out that the only thing that works is the DRL. I'm going to remove the headlight, or not remove that, remove the bulb that's currently in there. I think I already took this one out if I can remember, but I do have to remove obviously all of this stuff to get access to it because, you know, very annoying. And then looks like I'm probably gonna have to get rid of, looks like I'm gonna have to remove the bumper as well, and it's freaking annoying because this bumper is a headache to take off. Please ignore the washer in the background, it's making freaking weird noises. But yeah, so I got these replacement bulbs. These are the one that I originally put in the Spec Ds when I first got them, and I got these off Amazon for $15. And these are the they're like 6K D2R bulbs. Tell me how I went to AutoZone and they were asking for $100 for these, and I'm just like, no, like let's just go to freaking Amazon because it's just a lot cheaper. It's the same, literally the same thing, and it's just I don't know. Okay, I'm still in the process of taking the bumper off. This thing is so annoying to ever freaking put on and off. I just have one more bolt over here to get off, and then yeah, we should be good with the bumper. In the meantime, I'm going to get my fiance to kind of double check to see, like, pretty sure we can't take off that wire because then it just kind of messes up the whole thing. So in the meantime, we're just gonna go ahead and loosen this one.
What's your question?
Well, I started pulling on it on a little bit, so I was like, wait, do I have to unplug all of that? But then...
No, there's a point right here where you can unplug it. Did you even look?
No, I didn't. By the way, he's the one who retrofitted them because he used to work at Morimoto, and I was saying that, you know, we're gonna sell these, so if anyone's who's interested, they're cool, but it's
no, they're dope. It's just, and mainly, I think it was this projector, the one that I cut, and
yeah. No, it was a really cool process.
One, yeah.
It was really cool, and I have a video of like what it looked like. So if you're interested, again, if you want to deal with all that electrical, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to do both too, but this one it was I forgot what it was because I wanted to put a demon eye.
Well, I think you guys didn't have like the thing for it.
Yeah, like the
kit or whatever.
The bezel or whatever the freak, the little chrome pieces. Hey man, I did a good job though because that chrome piece looks part of it.
I know.
So
it's like a if you know, you know. But
yeah, if you know, you know. But it doesn't stand out a lot. But you can make it, and this is such a good. If someone buys it, like if I had a G, I would redo this and then just, you know, put whatever I want.
It looks pretty cool.
And we wanted a RGB the strip, but then we didn't have at least at the retrofit source we didn't have an RGBW. So it's like you lose your DRLs, but then you get like, you know, red or whatever color lights in the strip, and it's like I kind of really like the white.
I really like my Darrells though.
The Darrells are fire. That's why we didn't change it. I agreed with you.
Plus, like it does the same thing with the side markers too.
Yeah.
So this is what they look like. Very easy to install. Just kind of literally just plug and play. These are D2R bulbs, by the way, the ice beamer, and they produce a 6K light, so it's going to be like a really pretty diamond white, versus if you start going a little bit lower, like towards 4K, then it's going to be very yellow. So this is the bulb that came out. So I don't know, like the bulb doesn't look like there was anything wrong with it, but the thing is, I just think, I'm really hoping it's the bulb, because if it ends up being a lot more than just like a wire thing, then I'm going to be really frustrated. Also, if it's your first time installing like bulbs for your headlights, do not touch the actual like glass, like the actual bulb with your finger, because you're gonna ruin it. So be careful. We might have bad news because I just installed the driver's side. Nothing is on except for the DRLs, which is really freaking weird, dude. The worst outcome, unfortunately, is now happening. The thing is that it wouldn't make sense for why the bulbs would go out if water, like the thing to close it, wasn't open. So I'm like, there's no way that it would have been the bulb, because if it was the bulb, like, it would have been out. But even then, like, I'm like, but the thing is, we have all this wire from those retrofitting things. I'm not familiar with the wire, so I'm gonna wait till he comes out, because he's the one who actually did it and is familiar with the whole install. So I don't know what any of this stuff is. Like, any of this is like a bunch of little bricks.
Shit. That was loose. Keep your lights on.
Oh, okay.
2 seconds later.
Let's see. Where is my keys? First it's the battery, which we still haven't fixed, and then now it's the freaking headlights.
So the relays are working.
And the lights are still on, so the only thing that's on is the DRL.
Okay, so
guess he connected the whatever the hell, and then now like the bottom.
He connected the whatever the hell.
But I just don't want to have to, because you have to remember, I have to take this stuff off constantly to turn off the car anyways. So it's very annoying to, because this wasn't even connected on in the first place. So the lights were fine, but if this is on now, I'm gonna have to keep taking it off.
I can take off a lot of stuff. I mean, realistically, when you look at all these wires, like a lot of these are just ballast, and they go to the demonize and all that stuff. So, and you obviously you have 2, and then there's your Bluetooth controller. So it's like I can unravel a lot of it and bypass it, but it's fine. It's because it's like you went from, this is factory HID going to LED. It's not a direct swap, so you have to use certain ballasts and stuff to make it happen. But at least we got lights.
All right, so we're getting ready. They don't work. The low and the high beams. We tried flicking it, flicking it, and we literally pulled this headlight apart. Not like actually take it fully apart, but we were just checking all like the little connections, and I don't know. It's weird. So again, if you're interested in just like retrofitted lights, they look cool, and I'll put like the little clip, like what it looks like when it's actually fully connected. It's cool, but I just don't want to deal with the headache of the whole electrical thing, me personally. So I'm just gonna go back to just the regular Specties instead of this. It's just too much for me. So it's been a while since the whole headlight thing happened, and it was like a temporary fix. We didn't really fix the whole issue with the headlights, so I'm just running my fog lights right now. There's an update with the 370Z. We're still waiting for that motor to be pulled out from another car.
This week. It'll be here this week.
Okay. I feel bad because I keep telling you guys this week, or this weekend, and then it just keeps getting pushed back, but it's like not really in our controls. I know in the previous clip I was talking about how we didn't know if we were going to actually get the motor this week. You're not even afraid. So the plan is to get it tomorrow. So Victor.
And if we don't have it tomorrow, Victor.
We're still going to pull the Z in to just start taking everything out, because that's going to be like, it's going to take a little bit too to get everything out. So we kind of want to just have it emptied out, so that way all we have to do is just
oh, wow. Dang, look at that.
Just put the motor in. So with that said, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I cannot wait, because that means next video we're going to be putting the motor in the 370Z. All right, bye.